to go?
Well, we have to feel better than Jose Altuve felt yesterday, or Monday when he went to the White House, because it was pretty awkward. The AL MVP decided to go to the White House, despite some of his teammates skipping, like Carlos Correa, Ken Giles, Carlos Beltran, even though Beltran said his skipping the White House was not political. But the overarching thing that comes from the Astros visiting the White House and Donald Trump is Jose Altuve's face at the President of the United States. He was just trying to look right through him for a variety of reasons. Jose Altuve is Venezuelan born. Again, he's AL MVP. He said, "I should be there. I'm the leader of this team." But his facial expression looked pain and looked like he'd rather be somewhere else. So my question to you guys, do you think his point was made by going to the White House and being there, but giving Donald Trump an evil eye, an evil look?
Would you like to start things off?
Huh? You said his point was
his
made?
point. Are you buying his passive aggressiveness? Or would you much rather him just not go?
I just thought that was a look of a person who was scared to get deported. I'm sorry. That just looked like the face of a man who was scared to get deported by Donald Trump. Like, did you see it? He was scared.
That's what.
Anytime the dude, like, you know when someone laughs, but you don't want to, like,
you better put some respect on Jose Altuve's name.
And as soon as the president looks at him, he just, with a straight face, because he don't want to stand out. That was that look.
Caparel, reel us back in, brother.
Yeah, so from my perspective, you want to be a leader, and, you know, Altuve looked so uncomfortable and like a deer in headlights back there that he just did not want to be there. So if you're concerned about being a leader and other guys like Carlos Correa, who's one of the better shortstops and one of the better players on your team, right, and other guys that didn't go, be like them, don't go, stand up to him. The passive aggressiveness was awesome, showing that and kind of being a dick, and that nature was great. But, like, you want to be a real leader, just say no to this.
What was those other names again?
Carlos Correa, Ken Giles, and Carlos Beltran.
Two of those guys are Puerto Rican. Beltran and Carlos Correa are proud Puerto Ricans. And obviously the deplorable way that Puerto Rico's been treated in the wake of Hurricane Maria, and Trump shooting jump shots with paper towels.
Atrocious.
Like, atrocious look. So, yeah, it would have been great that if one more noted MLB player had said no to this and just not participated in the dog and pony show that was Donald Trump congratulating him. Because, again, and he tried to pull in Jose Altuve for his bullshit handshake.
Yeah.
Manhandle him.
Yeah. Hey, you fucked this up. You guys are getting deported. I'm trying to tell you, that was the face. I know that face. I see it at Home Depot all the time.
Donald Trump made a joke about Jose Altuve's height. He's obviously one of the smaller players in Major League Baseball. He said, he's much taller than I thought. Of course, Jose Altuve is around 5'6", but
5'4".
5'4"?
Little guy.
Jose is a small guy, but also one of the best hitters in Major League Baseball.
Jose Altuve is going to take a direct flight to Los Angeles to fist fight this guy who keeps disrespecting the AL.
You got to put some respect on
What's some
Jose's
respect
name.
on?
No, I'm not. He's great. I'm just saying I know that face.
Do you think this move by Jose Altuve, where we see the social media reaction of him giving Donald Trump the evil look, will more athletes take this opportunity if they win a championship to visit the White House and potentially show up Donald Trump as a form of protest?
Listen, it doesn't show up Donald Trump. He don't care.
You don't care?
Like, it doesn't, like, if you're going to go to the White House to show up, you might as well just wear a fuck Donald Trump shirt on.
Right.
Like, that's going to do better than you sitting there, you know, doing what you don't want to do, shaking hands and all that. Yeah. What is the point? Like, either go. Like, as an athlete, I just thought it was part of the experience. I didn't even know the president had anything to do with fucking the White House. It was like, I win a championship, I go to the White House. I say, I'm going to Disneyland. I just thought that was the athlete thing. So athletes that's winning these championships not going because of the person that's there seems kind of like, how am I letting him fuck up?
But it's like Cap alluded to earlier. Donald Trump has said a variety of problematic things about a variety of countries that these players come from. He's done little to help the efforts in Puerto Rico after they had the devastating natural disaster that happened there. At a certain point, I'm not going to go. I'm not going to give him my time.
So he messes up your dream again because it's not like he's not going to remember nothing about you. But he's not going to remember nothing about you as a person or nothing. Like, it's just a blimp to him.
But Gil, your integrity will eat you alive if you just say.
Look, I worked my ass off my whole career for that championship, and for me to not experience the White House because of the person who's in charge at the time. That's stupid.
Yeah, but real talk, though. You as athletes, you guys aren't really giving that much of a shit saying, like, oh, I get to go to the White House. Like, it's all about the ring and the glory of that. Like, the White House is like an add-on.
But growing up, that was part of the tradition. why am I going to let this dickhead fuck up the tradition of what it is?
Yeah, but if you're around a bunch of assholes at a party, doesn't that ruin the party for you?
Exactly.
No.
No?
No.
You make
not if I waited All-Star weekend, I waited all year for this weekend. I'm not going to let some dickhead fuck that up for me.
You can try to
so now when you win a championship, you got to see who's in office at the time. Like, oh yeah, so in 2020, I think I'm gonna win, and this is who I don't want to.
But I mean, you see, it seemed like the Golden State Warriors, who Donald Trump was like, I'm going to uninvite you to the White House, whatever. They went and visited the African American Museum, brought a lot of kids from the community to that museum. They took a stand, and I applaud them for doing that.
And because they've been to the White House before, and for some of the people who didn't go to the White House, that won last year, like a JaVale McGee.
Yeah, but you had major stars on the Houston Astros refuse to go to the White House.
I get it. It's a fad. Like Me Too is a fad to people. Depression is a fad. You know, going against Donald Trump is a fad right now. Everybody wants to be part of it. Like it's like,
I don't know.
Like I'm sorry. I'm just like I work too hard. I work too hard not to expand. Like when people say I'm going to Disney World, I didn't think they were going there to see fucking Walt Disney himself.
Another problem.
Is that motherfucker still alive?
Whatever.
Like I said, I don't know if he's still alive.
He's just frozen somewhere.
But
in Arizona.
I'm saying, you go to Disney World to experience what Disney World has to offer. Same thing with the White House. Walk around and motherfucker see the Oval Office, see where the dick got sucked. I don't know. That's what you're doing. Like, you know, listening to what this motherfucker got to say for 20, 30 minutes is irrelevant to me.
I'm just picturing.
I'm sitting there taking pictures. You know, I'm getting my experience.
You're making the most of it.
Yes. I don't know why I'm picturing like a Super Bowl MVP saying I'm going to Walt Disney World to see Walt Disney.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. But you know, it's like the first thing champions did. I'm going to Disney World. That was the thing. So growing up watching that, like, man, when I win the championship, I can't wait to say it. That was the phrase.
I don't know, Gil, a variety of things before we move on. One, again, you're going to have to put some respect on Jose Altuve's name. I saw him dominate the World Series.
I seen him dominate the World Series.
He's one of the best players in baseball
easily.
Right
now. That's amazing.
Easily.
That's amazing. That's amazing until that green card get pulled.
Cap, take it over.
All right.